Today I'm going to talk to everybody about the purity culture. Okay, now the purity culture, for those that don't know what that is, okay, the purity culture is basically based on the biblical tenets that, you know, you're supposed to wait until marriage to have intercourse. Okay, all right. Now we know that by itself is a biblical tenet, and that is something that you're supposed to do as a Christian. Okay. However, there's a whole culture around that. Okay, that has actually caused a whole lot of problems, and ironically enough, impurities as a result of the purity culture. Okay, so check this out. You got a situation where some of the women in purity culture, okay, their hearts, inside of their hearts, I'm not talking about their actions, inside of their hearts are dirtier than career prostitutes. Okay, and I'm saying that because I met career prostitutes, and their hearts aren't as dirty as some of the purity culture women that I met. I'm dead serious about that. Okay, and I'm gonna go over why and the origins of all of that in a second. Okay. So you got a situation, okay? You got a situation where some of these women, anytime that somebody has any sort of contact with them, anytime that somebody talks to them at all for any reason, okay, they automatically assume it's something inappropriate. They automatically assume it's something sexual, okay? To the point to where, check this out, that they pervert everything a man does automatically, okay? Beyond, check this out, beyond that which somebody out in the world or even a pervert would do, okay? Because that ends up being in their heart, because that's their only association with a man, okay? And then check this out. You got a situation, okay, where the young men, okay, because of purity culture, they don't know how to talk to women, okay? Now check this out. They don't know how to talk to women, so they can't wait to get married. So a young man, before he's getting married, he's always looking for his wife. Okay? Now check this out. Here's the problem when you do that. Okay? Because they don't know how to interact with women at all, and every time they do interact with a woman, it's just to find their wife. Basically, it ends up being me looking for my wife is a legally I want to have sex pass. That's why they're doing it. And a lot of men ain't gonna tell you that. Okay? So check this out. They're basically looking for someone to have sex with, and if they can't do that, they don't talk to the woman at all, okay? And they disguise it as, I'm looking for my wife, okay? And so they end up having perverse intentions and can't talk to a woman just for the purity of having a conversation with a human being that don't have the same genitalia as you, okay? And so as a result, okay, you got on both sides, because of the purity culture, men that don't know how to purely talk to women, and women that don't know how to talk to men, okay? And you got a situation where the only way they would talk is because they trying to do something that is perverse, okay? So a lot of this come from the fact, in purity culture, okay? A lot of this come from the fact that they don't make any room for healthy interactions between men and women, okay? They don't make any room for it, because they always assume perverse intentions even when none are there, okay? So check this out. What you have to do, you have to set up a situation where men and women can talk and be pure about it, okay? Because it'll motivate the men to have pure relationships with women, okay? But check this out. I'm gonna tell you something else that the purity culture damages. The purity culture actually damages marriages before they start out, okay? Now check this out. I'm gonna use this analogy for you, okay? What if I was supposed to come to your house this afternoon, okay? This afternoon for dinner, okay? And I decided, okay, not talking it over with you, I decided in my heart, I'm not gonna eat nothing the whole day, okay? Because I'm so caught up on coming to your house and eating dinner, okay? So then what am I gonna do? When I come to your house and I get in there, and once the dinner's laid out, I'm still gonna be hungry. I ain't ate all day. I ain't ate all day since 5 o'clock or the night before. So I ain't ate all day. So after you give me the dinner, that's perhaps what was agreed upon, I'm gonna be looking in your refrigerator, and I'm gonna feel entitled to it and feel like I deserve it because I waited all the way till dinner. Now check this out. This is what a lot of women do in their marriages and ruin their marriages before they start out. They have extra commitments that God did not even require them to make because of the purity culture. I haven't talked to a man in this amount of time. I haven't had any interactions at all, and I don't mean sexual, but no interactions at all with a man in this amount of time. haven't had a friendship with a man in this amount of time. So then when their husband get into the picture, okay, they think they're automatically entitled to a Disney fairy tale. They entitled to all this stuff because they waited and they had the purity rings and all of this. And by the time they get into the marriage, they're requiring all this stuff on this one man that it wasn't his job to do all of that. And now you're putting more pressure on the man than what he can bear, okay? All because of the purity culture, putting extra requirements on the men and women that the Bible doesn't teach, okay? So this what a person has to do. A person has to be able to have these interactions. Just like it talk about in John 13:35. You will be known by your love for one another. That apply to men and women too, okay? You don't just cut off the love because somebody's a woman or somebody's a man, and you just close up and all of that and leave them to die when they need your help, or when they need your counsel, or when they need your encouragement, because a lot of them will do that, okay? Moving forward, when they talk about in 1 Timothy 5:2, okay, it says that Paul's talking to Timothy, treat the younger women as your sisters, the older women as your mothers, okay? And when you do that and you keep these things in mind, it will provide a healthy base for men and women to interact. That's non-sexual, that's plutonic, so that the toxicity of the purity culture doesn't corrupt all male and female relationships automatically before they begin. That's my message on the day. You take care.